Welcome back to Ruben's Rundown What's in Your Glass edition. If you've been enjoying these reviews, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment with what tequila or pairing you'd like to see next. Today's review is a special one for a couple reasons. This is my first Joven Tequila review, and it's paired with one of the most boldest, unmistakably mid-century Georges Briard glass I own. Today I'm reviewing Cazcanes Tequila No. 7 Joven, paired with the classic Georges Briard Burst Lowball. This glass is pure Briard confidence. The red body, framed by a gold border with that turquoise burst and yellow accent, feels graphic, energetic, and unapologetically mid-century modern. It's playful, but still refined. This is the kind of glass that immediately draws your eye and refuses to blend into the background. This particular glass also happens to be the most expensive style I have in my collection. I had been watching it on eBay for a long time at a price I wasn't sure I would ever pull the trigger on. I was hanging out with a friend one night. We had a few drinks, well, maybe more than a few, and at some point I apparently made an offer. They accepted. I didn't even realize it until the next morning. That said, once I had it in my hand, there was no regret. It's striking, well-balanced, and exactly the kind of bold design Georges Briard was known for. Before we go any further, let's do the important part. Well, actually my favorite part. Open, pour, taste. Cazcanes No. 7 Joven immediately presents itself as expressive and layered. You get bright agave up front, but there's a softness underneath that keeps it from feeling sharp or one-dimensional. This is where the Joven category really shines. It sits between the freshness of a Blanco and the depth of an aged tequila, offering a balance without losing character. For a bit of context, Joven is typically a blend, often combining Blanco with a portion of aged tequila. In the case of Cazcanes, the goal isn't to cover up the agave, but to elevate it. The result is something more nuanced than a straight Blanco, but still lively and approachable. Cazcanes is produced in Jalisco, Mexico at NOM 1614, distilled at Tequilera Tap, Sudamérica de Cuernavaca. The brand places a heavy emphasis on traditional production methods, highland agave, and additive-free tequila. Cazcanes has built a strong reputation among tequila enthusiasts by focusing on the craftsmanship over mass appeal, and that philosophy comes through clearly in this Joven expression. What stands out most is how intentionally it feels. The cooked agave remains front and center, but it's rounded out by subtle complexity and a smooth mouthfeel that invites you to slow down and sip. This isn't a tequila trying to impress through hype. It earns attention through balance and restraint. Paired with the burst glass, this experience feels complete. The glass brings energy and visual impact while the tequila brings depth and structure. Together they strike a balance between playfulness and seriousness, which feels very on brand for both Georges Briard and Cazcanes. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you tried Cazcanes before? And what do you think about Joven as a category? Is this something you reach for, or is it still flying under the radar? If you enjoyed this review, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know what you want me to review next. We're really trying to build up our audience here. There's a lot more coming in Ruben's Rundown, What's in Your Glass. Salud.